Yeah. Bigger audience.
Yo, what's good? What's good, man?
Man, I'm coolin', bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
We closer than close, bro. You know how long it's been since we sat this close?
I mean, the two of us? No Brokeback Mountains. By the way.
No horses involved. No nothing. No Nathan.
But anyways, we thank you for tuning in to another Live from the Corner broadcast live right here every Wednesday, 9 p.m. right here on listenvision.com. I am Breezy Chiba, Breezy Taylor, Breezy Conkai, whatever you want to call me, put the Breezy in front. What's up, man? How you?
Man, I'm coolin', man. And of course, I am Red Nose, a.k.a. AI, you dig? And we are missing our counterpart for right now. We're probably having a second half. Yeah, Louisa Red, Radio Red, a.k.a. Wheezy F Baby. Please say the F Baby. You heard me? Tonight we have a great special musical guest. We have my man Jet in the house, everybody. So you dig what I'm saying? We need to get everybody riled up because he's going to do a performance for us, man.
Yeah. And then after that, you know, we're gonna chop up with him. I'm gonna throw him some speedball questions.
You sure?
You know, kind of, check out his hip hop history.
He ain't gonna question the youngin', are you?
And then throw some curveballs at him to trip him up to see how fast he's on his feet.
Now listen. I just want to put this out there that if he loses, we get all the masters when he gets famous. You hear me? Hey, yeah. Hey, look. He over there in the corner. Yeah, he like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah. No, but anyways, good. We thank you for tuning in. Like I said, we do have a good show coming up for you all. Hey, y'all, man, how was your weekend?
Man, it was chill. Really didn't do much, man. Relax. You know what I'm saying? We all broke bread on Saturday.
Yeah,
I mean, no, on Sunday. We broke bread on Sunday, man.
Yeah.
Hey, look, and I tell y'all out here, man. Our counterpart makes the best whatever hash that was. It was kale and sweet potatoes.
I just wish there was some real hash in there, but we ain't gonna go there though. We ain't gonna go there.
Hey, Slim, you know let me tell you something, young. Everything that's green, I worry about you, bro. You look like you gonna turn that shit into gas like shit.
I have a steady diet of green, man. You know.
Hey, look, I don't blame you though. If I could tolerate it, bro, I'm the weakest of the whole link, bro. I cannot smoke. I can barely do the edibles. I can do anything,
bro. Any way you can of absorbing it. That's what I do.
Nah, I can't absorb it any kind of way.
Topicals, tinctures, CBD, infused.
Now, see, I got CBD at the house.
Dabs. But you know what? So you remember we used to do shows on Tuesdays, right?
Correct.
So for those that are in the studio have never been here or watched the show before, Listen Vision used to have Tasty Tuesdays. So pop-up events. You know what I'm saying? On Tuesdays and on Fridays, along with the freestyle battle. Matter of fact, Jay, you might want to come up here on Fridays, man. They got a freestyle battle every Friday. You know what I'm saying? Every Friday. So Fridays just be called Freestyle Friday / Fire Friday. So both of these pop-up events, of course, 420 was the prevalent thing. And we had this running joke about the Tasty Tuesdays Wall of Shame. We'll be doing a show. Had vendors all around here, people trying to dab for the first time. We doing a show. We trying to be professional. We hear cats fall out for the first time dabbing.
I seen a motherfucker go bow-legged after the dab, man.
Like, dude,
right where you sitting there, Jack.
Exactly.
He headbutted the corner of that door jam right there.
And he ain't lying.
And fell out.
He ain't lying.
I started to do CPR, cuz.
No, look. We'll be doing a show, and next time you sit around, nigga, feet up just.
Those are the good old days.
Those are the good old days.
That's how I really feel dated. You hear me?
Yeah. No, that's cool though. My weekend was pretty cool. It was good. Chopped up with the family. On Sunday and everything. But let's go ahead and jump right into the show.
Man, let's get it started, man. Let's get it cracking.
So we all know that one of the best paid professions in the country is stripping.
Oh, that's for sure.
I mean, on a slow night, I'm assuming leave it with a G on a slow night.
Yes, sir.
But what if strippers got paid minimum wage though? Think about that for a minute. And there's this young brother who I seen on Facebook made a video talking about he and a stripper friend had gotten into an argument about that exact topic about strippers getting paid.
Yes, indeed.
Minimum
and we
wage.
do actually have a video of
him talking about that.
Hey, look, hey, Fever. I know this. Hey, look, guy in the gray shirt with a Caesar. He's the one, young. You can go ahead and play that, man, and run that, man.
So he is going to be discussing how he thinks strippers should be paid minimum wage.
But until then, I actually.
So I got into a debate with a stripper last week about it being okay to take $40 to the strip club and only spend $8 an hour on the strippers. And she did not like that at all. She said, yo, cheap ass, how you gonna come to the strip club with $40, spending $8 an hour? I was like, because you can spend a lot of time there. You end up like being there for like 5 hours. She said that's bullshit. She said, I'm not working in no strip club for no, like, that's pretty much minimum wage. Like, people work at jobs they hate for a lot less than that. She was just like, you fucking.
Now, first of all, for somebody to think about that, they got way too much time on his hand or not getting none. It's one of the two.
That's how accountants are born.
It's one of the two.
That's what tax officials are born.
Either he ain't seen this as it seen him. Right?
Hey, bro,
because I'm not going to sit around and think about, so strippers get paid minimum
Why
wage?
not?
That does not come into my mind at all.
Why not?
You know what?
Why would you not?
A stripper salary does not come to my mind in any shape, fashion, or form.
It should. You paying for the jug?
I'm not paying for it.
You paying for the jug. Now listen, the craziest thing that I found on these stats, right? So in the Washington District of Columbia, everybody out there, if you don't know, overseas, Laos, all these crazy places that we broadcast to, they have an actual bonus. So from $17,000 to $19,574 as a bonus.
Was there a signing bonus or some shit?
Bruh, I have no fucking clue. But when I was in the military, they went off in this shit.
But no, okay, so this is DC, right? Now, again, having lived in Atlanta, you know, GC, Magic City,
Now give me
Blue
5
Flame.
seconds.
I can only imagine if it's $10 to begin with here in DC. I can only imagine, especially when I used to live in Atlanta, that the minimum part was $20 to $300 an hour.
Now, I just looked up the pay scale, right? So we're waiting for this to upload because, of course,
It's that Mac shit.
internet is crazy, right? So the Apple is something else, right?
Yeah, well, what does it say?
So let's see. Current job office.
like, you
right?
can actually type in stripper as your job.
Yeah, I'm about to type this in as we speak. But the craziest thing about it was that
And then after years service too?
I'm gonna put in on average, right? So I'm typing this in. So they asked the
Put 5.
years in the field. So put 5 years
put 5,
average.
put 5.
How long do you think a stripper lasts?
Shit, 15 years for some?
Meg the Stallion ain't gonna last that long neither. All that bouncing she be doing on them knees.
I mean,
and
but
shit,
she
ain't no way. In
No,
hell.
I can see strippers at least 10 years. So if you should start when you're 19, 35, 30, 10 to 16 years.
Bruh. Now,
Yeah, but they ain't getting hit. Well, they
You
get
know
hit.
what?
They get hit after the show, but they're not getting hit on the show. They're not getting hit on the pole.
bro. So I have tried to pull up the actual.
So there is a win
pay
for
scale.
Atlanta then.
Yeah, exactly, just
All right.
exploring. So I go to just exploring, but if not, I'll go back to Washington D.C. Now we are in the capital, right? So. We know that everybody has transplanted here to make the money
From
right?
somewhere
So
else, right.
If anything, the pay scale is going to be higher here than most places.
All right, so then what's the maximum pay period yearly?
The maximum total pay, and everybody, hold on. I got to do this for y'all. From $20,491. Now get this. Right?
It must be a part-time
To
stripper
a
then.
max, a big ass max of $265,647 to sit up there and shake that motherfucking butt.
Hold on. So 20,000, it must be part-time. Strip like 2 hours a day?
I can't see how that happens
5
because
hours
during
a
the
week?
weekdays you're really not. Most men aren't frequenting.
But
know what I'm
dude,
saying,
I mean,
strip clubs.
again, cities like Atlanta, Miami, you can make 20 G's in 3 nights in a week.
What are they doing in Atlanta, man? Why are people so obsessed with with stripping in Atlanta, man? Is it the chicken wings? I know you go there to eat. Then
You know what? So Atlanta's strip scene, I think the only other scene like it is Miami because it's a culture. It's not just I'm going to strip club. It's I live and breathe. You know what I'm saying? Like it is a culture. Like you live people that graduate from high school just to go to stripping. So it's a way of life in Atlanta. That's why you see like a lot of videos from Atlanta artists, they're in a strip club. If you saw that the horrible ass remake of Superfly, the trap version, a third of that movie was shot in a strip club.
Dang. Even my man, Killer Mike on his TV series. He went to Blue Magic or
That was Blue
something.
Flame.
Blue Flame.
But I mean, but that was for that's for something else. But see, so here you have this conscious dude. I ain't saying a conscious rapper, but he's a conscious dude, and he thought that for those that have not seen Big Mike's Triggered, he did a episode where he tried to start his own church, and they were going to meet in a strip club.
That was a beautiful.
That's right.
thing.
A church was going to start in a strip club.
Oh, for sure.
So
for sure.
for him, so that goes to show just how embedded the strip club culture is in Atlanta.
Is it that? Do you get that up here since you've been here? Do you get that from DC? Strip club culture is really not that big of a deal here.
You know what? It's a whole different thing. Like if you have out of town relatives that go to Atlanta, The first two places they want to go to is a strip club.
Automatically?
Automatically. Here it's, okay, maybe a stadium, but what night? You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
Or monuments here. Atlanta, it's Blue Flame, GC, Goosebumps. Shout out to Goosebumps if they still open. Blazing Saddles out there in the east side. You know what I'm saying? Strokers used to be out there in East Point, South Side.
Now, I try to look up the stats for male strippers.
And
I'm pretty sure we only making about $50 a year.
I don't even want to know. I don't give a damn. They make a penny.
Nah, because Jet was talking about he ready to jump out there and do it. You know what I'm saying? He said, man, all that money they making, he ready to go and fucking put on an animal cartoon joint. So you go out there and helicopter some broads. You hear me?
So you saying Jet's gonna be a stripper rapper?
Yeah, he a stripper rapper. He gonna be rapping while he strips. That's what he act like. He went full light skin on me real quick, yeah. Hey, look, my light skinned brother. Don't do it, bro.
That's like some light skin shit too. Only a light skin nigga say I will be a stripping rapper. That's some light skin shit right there. That's some Al B. Shore shit if I ever heard of.
Hey, listen, and speaking of residential strippers, we have Louisa Red in the goddamn house. Finally, she showed up, right? So she fed us last Sunday, everybody, and evidently she didn't wake up from her own food coma.
Right.
You hear me? But speaking of which, so as far as stripping is concerned, right? What's the next thing why do men actually go to strip clubs?
It's escapism.
Escapism. God damn it, you using them TI words and shit. I'm up here. I got gum in my mouth, bro. I got to take this shit out.
You know what? It's like, why do you go to movies?
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Like you go to movies to be entertained.
Mm-hmm.
You go to movies for an hour and a half to 3 hours, depending on how long the movie is, to get away from what's going on.
And get a hand job.
At the movies?
Yeah. Put my shit through the popcorn box. Free. In the far corner. It's always
but you can do that anywhere else. You don't go to movies to do that, though. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, no.
You go to movies to get away.
No. I go there for a hand job and some popcorn.
But I'm sure you can get a hand job and popcorn at home, too, right? Again,
it's not as good.
You can do that while you're at the movies, but you don't go there to do it. That's not your sole purpose of going to movies.
I can dig it.
That's what I'm saying.
I can dig it.
So, because a lot of times, like, you get businessmen that go there, and actually they have business deals, business meetings.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So a lot of times that they're going, because it's an icebreaker. Like, white folks go to the golf clubs to have meetings, business deals, broker business deals. Street beer, some of us go to strip clubs to broker business deals. So, I don't know why, it just happens that way.
So this subject right here is kind of weird, and it's interspecies mingling. You dig what I'm saying? Because nobody really ever thought, other than the Ninja Turtles, that turtles really fuck like that, right? So there's a turtle.
No, actually I do, because some of them live to be 1,000 years. What's he gonna do in 1,000 years? Think about it. I mean, just trust me. It's one thing to be a 40-year-old virgin. Can you imagine being a 1,000-year-old virgin? And I know that they don't live to be 1,000. They live hundreds of years,
bruh.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, Phoebe, I need you to pull up the picture of the tortoise real quick, because this is how my Johnson looks when I successfully please a lady. Look at that. Look at the arch in his neck. Move our picture over so everybody can see it. Move it over to the. Look at that. That's a proud man right there. That's what your Johnson looks like when you have succeeded at fathering a total and saving the species, 100-year-old gentleman right there, 800 children.
Dude, do you know how many nuts you could burst in 100 years? 800, that's probably on the low end. Think about this. 100 years.
Man, without child support over your age.
Think about this, right? 100 years. You gonna bust 1 million nuts. You gonna get somebody pregnant. So 800 kids is probably on the low end.
Man, I know he is loving it, man.
And think about it, with tourists, they move so slow, so you think they were fucking slow for 100 years. Every time we did it, it's probably at least 30 minutes. Bro. Without foreplay. They just fuck with just 30 minutes because it's so slow.
This dude is amazing, man. Like, if you look at him, man, we actually have film on that. We're going to go ahead and run that film really quickly. Yeah, look at his face, man. Look at him, man. I'm a proud father, man. There we go.
800 kids, yo. I have 2.
Meet Diego, a giant tortoise who has been extremely busy over the past 50 years. And by busy, we mean he has fathered more than
it's in 15 years. Oh, shit.
And therefore saving his entire species from extinction. Diego was taken from San Diego Zoo to Galapagos Island about 50 years ago so that he would breed.
I mean, first of all, it's in
means,
California.
giant
They get high in
tortoise did
California, so
exactly that.
turtle high anyway.
Before Savior Diego was brought to the island, there were just two male and two
Especially down in San
alive
Diego.
who were too scattered out to reproduce. But then,
Whenever you're ready,
Diego,
Phoebe, we're gonna come
a
on run
mission
that back,
to save
bro.
his species, or simply just to
We've
have
already
sex
pretty much
and
explained the
mission
basis of
complete.
this.
He
You
now
go ahead and
needs
stop that
the
film.
tortoise breed-
I just want to give a shout out because this program started almost 50 years ago. And he's done it in less than that, in 15 years' time. 800 children. Luckily, he's a reptile.
Yo,
right?
imagine that nigga being on Maury. Nigga, pick which one of my
Bruh,
800.
imagine if Ninja Turtles had child support.
Pick one of my 800.
Splinter been the worst stepfather
Dude,
ever.
yo, can you imagine a turtle going on Maury like you are a father? Which one? You
She
got
had
hundreds.
10 at a time.
You got
motherfucker.
hundreds to choose from. Which one is mine?
It is what it is. But shout outs to Diego, man. He's going back to the Galapagos Islands where
yeah,
he's
shout
from.
out to
and
him, man.
shouts out. And when we come back,
You gonna take a quick break?
We'll also have Wheezy F Baby join us, and we'll have my man Jet join us. And we're gonna quiz this dude before he performs. All right? So it's live from the corner, y'all. We'll be right back.
Be back in a couple minutes, y'all.
All right, everybody, we are back, and this is, of course, hashtag GSOE, hashtag we out here, hashtag
come
live
get
from the
some.
corner,
You already know.
hashtag these nuts.
In your mouth.
You heard me.
Let's go.
You heard me. But we are back, and everybody, if you do want premium golf apparel, our very first sponsor is Gary Golf Dowdy, okay? You can
Shout
hit him
out
up
to
at
Gary,
GaryGolfDowdy.com.
Shout out to Gary.
Okay? He makes it for the kiddies and everything, man. Hey, look, everybody wants a little Tiger Woods, man. Look, you shot your shot, and you shot the club up, too, with the club. You hear me? You might as well
Don't
teach
be a
the babies
turtle.
the best.
800
you
of
dig?
them.
And if y'all haven't noticed, we do have a special guest right here. It's another red bone over here. Young, you know we dominate society right now. T.I., everybody, put your hands together. Hold on real quick.
Man, look, I'm feeling
Hold on
outnumbered.
real quick, everybody. Thank you.
I'm feeling outnumbered up here. You know what I'm saying? I need some reinforcements up here with me, man.
Hey, listen.
Come on, PJ. We need some balance, PJ. PJ, stand right here in the back.
He trying to recruit some more dark-skinned people. It don't matter.
I need some reinforcements.
Okay, it's really red up here. You heard me. All right?
Yeah.
But look, I have to introduce Jet, all right? Everybody,
what's up,
Jet, man.
What's
He's
good?
in the house, man. You dig? All right.
Shout out to Jet.
An up-and-coming rapper, man. From where?
I'm from Maryland.
My man, what part of Maryland, man? You gotta be distinct, man. You gotta tell me.
I've lived everywhere in Montgomery County, Silver Spring, Burnsville, Gaithersburg, Germantown. I moved a lot.
So
My
he's
man.
Bougetto.
Yeah.
I've been on both sides of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we
He
just
carries a Glock and eats
And
bagels.
eats caviar.
ramen.
I eat pho sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I run in niggas' houses, you know what I'm saying?
You four with a 4 and 5.
I just give it a stack, you know what I'm saying?
My man. Hey, listen, so you already gave us the history of where you're from, right? All right. What type of music are you creating at this moment in your life?
What kind of rapper are you?
To be honest, I always try and not cap. I always try and keep it, authentic to situations I've been in, situations my people have been in, or anything like that, or things I want to achieve in the future. So it's just honest to me,
How did you get into it?
I was just sitting around one day and I was just listening to everyone, and the way the game is right now, I was just like, bro, these niggas could do it, I could do it, and I could do better.
Oh man.
No, I ask people this all the time because I've been listening to hip hop since '85, and so I've seen just about every type of change there is. One thing I know is about with today's rap is it's more technology driven. I ask artists. There's two questions that I always ask DC artists, and I never like asking the same questions. But there's two I have to ask, right? First of all, with you being from the DC area, and this has historically has been a go-go center town.
Of course.
How was it coming up in a city where maybe 15 years ago you might be looked down upon because you weren't doing go-go? And have you received any pushback from maybe older heads that were go-go heads?
I haven't received any pushback because, to be honest, like when I was in high school a lot, like that was what I was listening to, go-go.
Okay.
That was just the hot thing, But I haven't received any pushback at all. No, I haven't.
I actually interviewed another artist who's actually older than me. He's 47, who came up in the 80s when go-go was the thing. And he was like, they was calling him Bamas. They was calling him Bamas because he wasn't doing. That's why I always ask that because DC is a very distinct place. There are some cities where you can say it's maybe similar to other cities. You will never say that.
That's for sure.
Correct.
And I'm not from DC originally. And so when I wasn't here, I didn't hear anything about DC. The only go-go I knew, like most of the country at the time, was the butt.
Correct. Salt and pepper, things like that.
When they incorporate
The
it.
Herbie Love book, you know what I'm saying? Joint.
Yeah.
So when I came here, I noticed like DC really has its own homegrown musical heritage.
For sure.
And I want to ask another question because DC has a rich heritage musically, from Marvin Gaye. Now the hip hop scene is picking up. Where do you see the hip hop scene in DC going from here?
I really believe that like there's so many talented people in this area. I feel like the sound though is a little like it's kind of flushed out. Like I feel like certain people who I like really listen to and I love from the area, like if they were to not make it. I don't want to say not so DC, so like one dimensional. Like I feel like they'll be able to branch out a lot more and become like mainstream and things like that. But I love it. I listen to DC and Maryland rappers every day.
So do you mean as far as one dimensional? Do you mean that they incorporate different genres in their music, not just rap, like incorporate metal or incorporate?
I mean,
or what do you mean?
Yeah, I think more it's like that specific DC flow, that specific DC sound. It seems like to me, like everyone, especially a lot of people from around here, even though like most of the time it's people don't want to support, you know what I'm saying, locally, but it's like it's almost they're like drowned out with it. And I think that if people like rap a little bit differently, you know.
So we have IE. Give us one inspiration from the area that you can draw from. Like, so we have Fat Trail. We have, pretty much your peers, I must say. So I'm not going to say inspiration, but amongst your peers, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Who is it that you can say is different from the area?
I like Zaman.
Bet.
That's what I like. Yeah.
Okay, my man.
Now, you mentioned how, in a word, crab in a barrel mentality. Why is that? Why do you think, like Wale, he had to go to Philly to jump on a Roach album to get signed? Why do you think not all, but some DC artists have to leave their own city just to get love from their city after they left? Why is that?
I just believe it's not even necessarily about music or where you're from. It's just like a lot of times when you're doing something for yourself and you're trying to better yourself, it's hard for people to understand that like you're not always going to be the same person you were, and it's hard for people close to you like to support you sometimes because as much as they want, they may not want you to be successful. Like,
yeah, your biggest supporters are the people you don't know.
It's always random.
Your cold market is what they call it. Yeah, your biggest supporter.
So going back to technology, you said that you saw some people that if they could do it, you could do it. So how have you used technology to benefit your venture into hip hop?
Technology. I mean, honestly, my phone is my best friend. Notes, you know what I'm saying? Google, recordings, voice memos. That would be like the most technology I use.
I tell a lot of younger artists these days, and this is just an opinion of mine. I think maybe 5 to 10 years, I think that the standard major label setup will be obsolete. Not labels, but the setup. Because now with technology, with having SoundCloud, Mixcloud, YouTube, you can bypass the middleman and go straight to your people. Like you don't even have to sign, to a major label now. And with today's hip hop is very single driven. So people that put out singles for 4 or 5 years before putting out an album.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So with you, do you have any aspirations of signing a major, or do you have an album that you actually want to put out, or are you like doing a single route before?
Well, to be honest, I've already put out like four projects. Like
make sure you name them.
4 tapes. So the first one I did it's called Undeniable.
Mixtapes or full albums?
One of them was an album.
Okay.
I did Undeniable. I did Let's Make It Happen. I did First Flight, and those are my 3 main ones that I did. But I've dropped like probably 15, 20 singles like in the time period that I've been making music, which is about a year and a half.
And where can they hear those at? For everybody out there.
Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud. Just type in Jet, Let's Make It Happen.
J-E-T or J-E-T-T?
2 T's.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 T's. Right. Yeah, I'm out everywhere, every streaming service.
So let me ask you this. So outside of your peers, right? Because I asked the question earlier. Coming up, who was your inspiration? And this is leading up to something, okay? So when you're done, we got something for you, all right?
Definitely Biggie.
What?
Okay. Yeah.
That's unheard of, bro. You do?
Yeah.
So Biggie is the only one, Solamente.
I mean, he's not only, but he's the top dog for me, him or Wayne.
Okay. Because I hear some trap elements, too. So when it comes to, I understand flow for Biggie, right?
For sure.
Now, when it comes to the trap element, who's your trap god?
He bouncing there.
He's feeling the beat already.
How many?
I would say like old Gucci, like some old Gucci.
Oh yeah, 2006 Gucci.
Yeah, for sure.
Like man.
But I will say the thing
with
with Big for me, it wasn't necessarily his flow. I always thought like, all right. So with Wayne, I felt like he would always say things that I could never think of. But with Biggie, it was
metaphorically.
He said things that I don't think that nigga should be saying.
Okay.
Oh, so you talking about when he said he'll suck on the daddy dick?
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right, bet.
The shock factor.
That's yeah.
You get to
For sure. Now, poetically, when it comes to actually writing, all right. So you have, the likes of Jay-Z, things like that. Well, Jay-Z never really truly wrote, but when it comes to like a true lyricist, structuring a song, right? Who is your inspiration?
Like that old Cole, like that Can I Live Cole.
Now see. I like that. I love that. I love that about you. Now, Breezy, are you ready? Because it is almost time. We have a couple of questions for this young man, Jet, over here.
It's funny that you mentioned as much as the number one is sought after in hip hop, like the main purpose, the number one spot. The number two is always synonymous because in hip hop you can't mention Biggie without Pop, Jay without Nas. So the number two is just as important as the number one is in hip hop. Now, having said all that, I'm gonna ask a series of 5 questions. Feel free to answer any way you see fit to answer. Right?
So there's no right answer?
I mean, it's up to
your
you.
answer.
All right. So, you said Biggie, right? Give me your 5 favorite Biggie songs.
Who Shot Ya, Warning, Big Papa, I said, let me get 2 more. Dang, I don't know. Honestly, I gotta think about that. That's hard.
Well, your 10 seconds is up, sir. On to the next question, Breezy.
Kind of hard.
What is your favorite hip hop album of all time? Not song, but the whole album. Your favorite hip hop album of all time.
I really like that 444 joint from Jay-Z. And ever since I heard that, I always look at the clock and it's 444. So I had to say that.
And we are done. Your 10 seconds is up, sir. Next question, Breezy.
Dead or alive? Dead or alive, current, old, doesn't matter. What group and or artist would be your dream collab that you would want to work with yourself?
Wayne. Lil Wayne.
Which one?
Yeah.
That was quick.
Yeah,
He said that was one of his.
Jesus Christ.
That's like one of the people in my life that I feel like I would be like geeked out if I seen him. I'd be like, yo, this like it'd be out of body type shit.
Even though you 8 feet taller than him.
Yeah,
Right. Like,
I'd be like, oh my gosh, bro. Like,
Would you hold him?
Bro.
Like Baby Yoda?
no.
Would you caress him?
You know what? Nah, you know what I'm saying? I'll give you a better
Mandalorian shit,
I'll
right?
give you a
like,
better
hey,
Right now.
You know he don't talk with his eyes open anymore.
I say
So
Lil
he,
Uzi.
Lil Uzi?
Uzi,
I would
really?
love to do a song with him.
For the rock star potential of Lil Uzi,
Bro,
I get
would
it.
love to
I get
just
it.
Hang out with that nigga for a day. I
Yeah.
feel like he cool as shit.
He's a rocked out dude. Next question, Breezy.
All right, so let me see. When did you start? I'm gonna ask a question to lead into a question. When did you start listening to hip hop?
Since
That's gonna affect my next question.
I mean, since I've always listened through my parents, so Sunday mornings, you know what I'm saying, everything like just
All right, okay.
I like
since
your
a kid,
parents.
you know
All
what I'm
right,
saying?
okay.
Yeah.
Now,
'Cause
so
I'm not a-
name me 3 Name me 3 golden era of hip hop, which is historically like 88,
Woo!
98.
The heat is on.
Give me 3 golden era hip hop artists that you remember your parents playing.
Definitely Biggie, Ice Cube, like maybe Big L, like L, something like
Big L?
Yeah.
Okay. You
Whoa,
know something.
hold up.
You know something, okay? You know
Hold up. Did he mention Big L, everybody out
you know
there?
what I'm saying?
I mean, it's my favorite rapper's favorite rapper.
Did he really mention Big L?
Okay, you know a little something.
Oh, my
have a
goodness.
question.
Hey, Breezy, you haven't stumped this young man
Keep
yet.
him up, but he's not.
That nigga's time you to stump him.
He's not following script, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Wait.
All right. So
So hold on. Earth Gang, yes or no? You don't like Earth Gang?
all right, here you go.
Okay.
This one's gonna stump you. Big is your favorite rapper, right? Finish this line. Guns, I bust them. House with my wife, don't discuss them. What comes after that?
I don't even know what song that is. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna hold you.
All right, so that is actually Junior Mafia's Get Money remix.
Okay.
And he said, I bust them. Prosper, wife, don't discuss them. Coops and Lear Jets, I lust them.
Now he's coming off the hip with this. This is our Encyclopedia Britannica of hip hop. You hear me?
But you know what? But since you mentioned Big L, you all right with me?
Yeah, that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. That's pretty fucking dope, bro.
I appreciate that.
Real talk. Real talk.
So like you ready to stage?
Come on, man.
Ready to get popular?
So listen, shout outs to shout out everybody out there, man. Everybody that's paying attention. Look, we're gonna take a quick break. We have to transition. When we come back, we have my man Jet, aka Jet Life, aka Mr. Swerve on himself, yo. He look like he wavy out this Jones, Joe. You hear me? Hey, listen, he'll come back. When he comes back, he's gonna deliver the song and perform "Ain't Coming Home."
And it's unreleased, so y'all getting the
we get him.
Exclusive.
Bombers. I feel like Flex with them. Drop a bomb or something.
From the corner, y'all. We'll be right back.
Guest Jet performing his song "Ain't Coming Home." Live from the corner, Jet, y'all.
Let's make it happen. Yo.
Chop Star. How about this dude that hop in the beam? When I'm there, yo, stop calling my phone. She do what I say, she follow the leader. Run to the bag, I ain't coming home. Niggas gon' hate when they see you shine. Just stay in your lane, stay in your grind. Run to the bag, I ain't coming home. Bitch, I done waited, now it's my time. How about this dude hop in the beam? When I'm in the yo, stop calling my phone. She do what I say, she follow the leader. Run to the bag, I ain't coming home. Niggas gon' hate when they see you shine. Just stay in your lane, stay in your grind. Run to the bag, I ain't coming home. Bitch, I done waited, now it's my time. Beat us the beat, hit the 1-2. Just smoking woods, can't do the funnel. Hop out the train, come out the tunnel. I'm in the city now, gotta make moves. It's all about games, don't care who I lose. I added the grind, subtracted the hoes. I kept my faith and stay 10 toes. And stiff for the bins, I need that rose. I had to get it, I had no choice. Woods, fuck up my voice. Blacks, fuck up my lungs. Work to the funds, I need a bag. This ain't for fun, I'm in my bag, I'm in my zone. Ain't coming home, my mama, she know that I love her. Never put a female above her. But I'm on the road to the bag, I'm on the road to the riches. I'm on the road to the bag, I'm on the road to the riches. You niggas, you stress about bitches. I'm on the road, head to the digits. I had to go out and get it. I had to go out and get it. How about this dude that hop in the beam? When I'm in the yo, stop calling my phone. She do what I say, she follow the leader. Run to the bag, I ain't coming home. Niggas gon' hate when they see you shine. Just stay in your lane, stay in your grind. Run to the bag, I ain't coming home. Bitch, I done waited, now it's my time. How about this dude hop in the beam? When I'm in the yo, stop calling my phone. She do what I say, she follow the leader. Run to the bag, I ain't coming home. Niggas gon' hate when they see you shine. Just stay in your lane, stay in your grind. Run to the bag, I ain't coming home. Bitch, I done waited, now it's my time. Now it's my time. Run to the bag. Yo. I did the time. To the bag.
bag, I ain't coming home.
Alright, that was Jay with the world premiere.
Aye. Yeah. My man.
So we're gonna a quick break. We get right back on the panel with us and get his opinions about some of our other topics. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be back in a couple minutes, y'all.
Yeah. So everybody at the performance, my man Jet, aka Jet Life, I like to call him that, man. Hey, look, cause you flying out there, Joy, bro. You flew right off the goddamn stage. I was about to tell you watch your step, but I see you already had that under control, bro. I thought you was gonna headbutt this goddamn camera over here. You so goddamn close. You know you kind of tall, bro.
You know what? I'm pretty tall, right? I'm 6'3",
Right.
6'4" on Thursdays. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
6'4", right? This nigga right here at least 6'6".
Gotta be. I told him earlier I'll try to dunk on him, yo, but my Achilles, the way they work out, it ain't gonna happen, yo. So shout outs to our sponsor, Gary Golf Dowdy. You can hit him at GaryGolfDowdy.com, man, for premium golf apparel for the youth. Everybody, man. That's our first sponsor, everybody. Hey, look, we size round here, y'all, so we gotta give a round of applause for that. That alleviate a lot of stress. Now, speaking of subjects.
So one thing when we have, depending on the time we have left, we always want to get our guests to give, give their opinions about some of our topics. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we want to do with you. We're going to put some topics in, let you chime in. Let us know what you think.
Now, this is the fun part. This is the fun part right here. Now, he grilled you earlier, but this is the fun part because we got about 3 minutes left, right? So I want to get your idea because you're a young and up and coming rapper, right? Mm-hmm. Of course, you are hip to everything that's going on out here. How did you feel about Young Jock being caught?
You know, that shit was fucked up, man. Like, how they recorded him and, like, what they were saying, it's like, bro, like, the thing is like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got down days, bro. Like, it was just, I'm not saying it's bad, it's good that he's driving Uber. It was just fucked up how they, like, you know what I'm saying, put that man out there.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But, like, he got to get his bread.
You know what? I'll tell you what I found interesting.
Organization been around for 25 years, big brother, big sisters. And a lot of times when we're talking to these kids and youth, you got to lead by example. And sometimes, like, you have to show people you're not too big. You know what I'm saying? You have to show them what humility is, and you're not too big to, do the right thing by making an honest living. I think a lot of times that's why our kids and even adults go astray because they're too ashamed, too prideful, man, to do something. It was one of those things where you know how you just you start challenging yourself to do something you never did before. So it's kind of like a bucket list thing. But I mean, for anybody who really wants to do this, I think it's a dope idea. I mean, I'm doing it right now. I gave it what hey.
Pull up and go.
Yeah, I got somebody. See, now I just had to pull over. Look, I'm gonna tell you the most phenomenal part of this whole experience from this going viral is the amount of support that I'm like, whoa, like, cause I just knew I was like, oh man, we gonna roast, here you go. But I mean, a lot of celebrities have reached out. People hit my phone.
We'll come back. I tell you what I found interesting is the man has a job. He ain't out there doing nothing. Yeah. And so now we clown people for having jobs. I remember 2 years ago, one of the members from The Cosby Show.
Oh, yeah.
Denise's husband. He was working at Home Depot.
What about Foxy Brown, Walmart? Foxy Brown, Walmart.
So you know, just because you might see somebody on TV, 10, 15 years, 5 years ago, that's a facade sometimes.
Now, mind you, he was up there explaining, as if everybody out there in TV land actually listened, he was explaining that this is something that he's done as a bucket list thing.
You know what?
So it doesn't necessarily mean that he's broke.
Also,
so watching that, I don't think that's like his sole income.
No, I think that's his. That's his. I think Pull Up and Go is his.
Okay.
I think that's his, and
pull up
it's like, yeah, but right. That's his car share. That's his service, I believe, and that's like marketing, right? But you don't know that, and you're talking trash, and you need a ride. That doesn't make sense.
Facts, that is true.
That don't even make sense.
Think about that.
But you need a ride, but you saying somebody fell off. Where were you?
You know who the biggest shit talkers are? People that ride the bus.
I'm telling you.
People that ride the bus talk the biggest shit.
But I think that's
wear $800 shoes on Balenciagas. They out that junk with the Balenciagas on the bus fighting with everybody else on that junk. You dig? But I find it that is very inspirational. I think that he's doing it as an example amidst all the stuff that's going on out here in hip hop, man, where everybody is too ashamed to go out here and actually make a honest living, bro. That is actually a hell of a grind. You dig what I'm saying? It's quick money too. You know, I do ride share part time, man. I can make $100 in 2 hours. I mean, now, mind you, I ain't stripped yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying. You know, if I read the stats off earlier, I might become a stripper. You know what I'm saying? So I can make my. You know what I'm saying? I can do the robot in that joint. You know what I'm saying? Now I was gonna take longer than that. You'll take longer than that, bro. I'm a little old. I'm a little seasoned. We go. Hey, look, all grandmas, grannies, I need you there. Roll call. Yes, indeed. Nah, I need all change. I want to feel it.
Rolls or quarters in a Crown Royal bag.
I can't strip with my glasses on. That's what I want.
But Jet, man, we thank you for blessing us with your presence, for performing with us.
For sure,
and
man.
Chopping up with us, man. Let the people know where they can reach you, they can find you, and where can they get the album.
First off, I appreciate y'all having me. It was a great time. You can follow me on IG at I'm the Jet. I'm the Jet.
He's the Jet.
2 T's. I'm dropping a new project soon, and you guys stay tuned, man. There's a lot of shit going on, so
for sure.
All right, and Red, a Pitbull.
Late bloomer.
Hey, where can they find you at, man?
Penny loafer.
Yeah, where can they find you?
Hey, can I give a shout out to real quick?
Go right ahead.
Yo, shout out to my boy Tego, my boy Rose, my boy Gavin, all y'all niggas, bro. Everybody who support me, yo, I'm gonna ride for y'all niggas to the end, bro.
There you go, family love right there.
That's for sure.
Hey, yeah, man, where can they find you at, man?
Shout out Paz too, by the way. I'm the Jet on Instagram.
There you go.
I like the fact that he's excited, man. Watch his step next time. All right, man. We ain't got no insurance in this motherfucker. Hey, listen. Hey, look, you can find me at Red Nose 1999 on IG, Red Nose 199 on Twitter, AI McDowell Ferguson on Facebook, and the Red Nose stands for the people, not the clown.
You can find me at Facebook at Louisa Harrell and on Instagram and Twitter at Lovely Beautiful Mind 30. Also have another page, The Blue Phoenix, promoting healing and communication, so you can check that out on Facebook and Instagram.
All right, and you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Breezy Taylor, BREAZY Taylor. And of course, you can catch us here every Wednesday, 9 to 10, live on the corner. We out.
Chop Star. Hop at the student, hop in that beam. When I'm in the yo, stop calling my phone. She do what I say, she follow the leader. Roll to the bag, I ain't coming home. Niggas gon' hate when they see you shine. Just stay in your lane, stay on your grind. Roll to the bag, I ain't coming home. Bitch, I done waited, now it's my time. Hop at the stoop, hop in the beam. When I'm in the yo, stop calling my phone. She do what I say, she follow the leader. Roll to the bag, I ain't coming home. Niggas gon' hate when they see you shine. Just stay in your lane, stay in your grind. Roll to the bag, I ain't coming home. Bitch, I done waited, now it's my time. Beat up the beat, hit the 1-2. Still smoking woods, came through the funnel. Hop out the train, come out the tunnel. I'm in the city now, gotta make moves. It's all about games, don't care who I lose. I added the grind, subtracted the hoes. I kept my faith and stayed 10 toes. And stiff for the bins, I need a rose. I had to get it, I had no